Hello there, I am Thick Brows Iman, or you can call me by my name, Iman. Welcome to Arts and Feels, the safe bubble of this cozy corner of the internet where I'll create art and talk about the feels behind it. Why Arts and Feels? Well, because I want to create a cozy space where I can talk about the inner workings of my artworks and the feelings behind them. I'll create art based on books I read, movies I watched, a series perhaps, a character I adore, and anything that inspires me. I guess this is also like a little public art journal. Welcome to my art journal journey. I'm glad to have you along the ride. Also, on the topic of why, well, because I can. And I have a lovely mic. It's a Shure SM57 cardiodynamic microphone that's mostly used for instruments, but for me, the instrument shall be my voice. This mic was introduced in 1965, which means it is 61 years since its initial release. It's so much older than I am, probably much wiser too. I have an oldie, but a goodie with me. Ain't no way I'm getting the Shure SM7B. It's much more pricier, and I think it might be overhyped. You see almost every single podcaster using it, so no thanks. I'll use its older brother, the Shure SM57. Way cheaper and way worth it in my opinion. Especially if you're just getting started in audio stuff. Like me. For the video version of this, which will be available on YouTube under the same name account, Thick Brows Iman, I have a reptile Sona to represent me. Reptile Sona, like fursona, get it? If you know, you know. It's inspired by my bearded dragon Xander. It's supposed to be a mix of a bearded dragon and myself. That's how I envisioned it. So if you want to see it, head on to YouTube or use your imagination to think about what would a bearded dragon plus a human being look like. Now onwards to the artwork of today. It's drumroll please, drum. The Spotify thumbnail. First, of course, I wrote down the title Arts and Feels in the middle to get the feel of it, and also because I want the title mid and center, just like my mid laners on League of Legends. Then I was going through different variations on how the background would look. After a while, it hit me. I want this to be a safe bubble, so why not make it a bubble outline? I decided with 3 bubbles because I have 3 different safe bubbles in real life. So art imitates life, life imitates art. For the background color, I chose a dark gray because I wanted to really let the bubble shine and pop. I sketched in the different colors of the bubble outline and used a brush that's very chalk-like. I started with the color purple, second is white, yellow, and lastly blue for the bubble outline. I drew over the wording Arts and Feels and decided against using a ready-made font. I was like, I'll just manually write it out myself. Splash in some colors into the title, add some circular white dots outside, and I am not satisfied with the way the title looks. I don't like the brush used. I felt like it was a bit too messy, so of course I used another brush to create the title. It felt more clean, but also had like a little messy artsy charm to it. Exactly what I wanted. Adding in splashes of the bubble outline colors onto the title, so it looks like it's reflecting the bubble. I add in my signed off and Xander's too, and voila, it is done. It's not perfect, but I'm satisfied with it for now. It captures the symbolism I want for this little podcast. A safe bubble with lots of artistic expression. Welcome to Arts and Feels, folks. I accept any and everyone from all walks of lives. I know it's a bit like odd to have an art podcast, because if it's me, I'd rather just watch the video version on YouTube. I get that, I get it. But also, hear me out. I want to create a space where art is the main topic and you could join in and create something artsy too. With any medium of art, all is acceptable here. Also, I feel like imagining the art in your mind without seeing the actual visual representation of it makes it look better. Because your mind is so creative and creates amazing imagery with just words you hear. Well, that's how my mind works anyways. So, while listening to this, most likely you created a version of the artwork that's way cooler than what I created. And I think that's pretty special. Also, I get to talk about what the art means to me, so win-win situation, you know? You get my yapping, and I get to create art and talk about it. And you could create your own art too while listening to me. Let's art it out and feel together, my friends. Any way you decide to listen to this podcast is cool to me. That is it from me, folks, for the first episode. Thank you for listening. More episodes to come.